Google started to refund some of the video game purchases made by Stadia users as part of its shutdown, but even that's been a bit of a mess. Let's talk about it. Back when Google officially announced Stadia's shutdown, they made it clear that refunds will be processed for games, add-on content, and subscription fees outside of Stadia Pro would be made. The refunds themselves would be sent back to the original payment method used for the purchase. Now this does bring up the issue of payment methods that have expired, but Google themselves stated that there would be a follow-up email so you can get paid elsewhere. Up until this point, everything sounds okay, but now that users are starting to receive some of those refunds, we're starting to see issues prop up. But before getting into that, I just want to quickly mention that if you haven't received an email yourself or haven't received any refunds, don't fret. They have until January to actually pay all of these refunds out, and it seems like they're doing it on a per country basis. So far, all refunds that have taken place from what I've seen appear to be in the United States. Now as for the issues that are arising, let's talk about Play Store credit. I know this might suck to hear, but if you made a purchase using Play Store credit, you're gonna be refunded in Play Store credit. There's been a bunch of images online already of people showing their Play Store balances in the thousands of dollars. And it is worth mentioning that Play credit can't actually be used toward hardware at the Google Store either, it can strictly only be used on Google Play. I guess that's a lot of app purchases and movie rentals, but I would understand how some people might be frustrated to hear that. That being said, Google is in their right to do this, after all, that was the original payment method used. Where things start to get messy is when things are using split payment methods. So if you paid off a game using your credit card and a portion of Google Play credit you had lying around, you will be getting a split refund, or you're supposed to. But some users are reporting that they're getting paid fully in Google Play Store credit rather than the split payment method originally used. To be clear, this isn't working as intended and you're probably going to have to reach out to customer support if this affected you. And if you happen to be in the United States and are awaiting or have already received your refund, you might want to double check the numbers just to be sure. Now another issue that's currently happening revolves around Google Play Points. If you've enrolled for that system, you may notice that you are in a negative Play Point balance now. Now the Play Point system is only available in certain countries, and if you've enrolled in it, you get 1 point for every US dollar spent on Google Play. The problem is that since Stadia and Google Play are somewhat tied together, the refunds on Stadia are being applied to the point system, and thus some people are now in the negative thousands of Play Points. For this specific issue, Google has put out a statement saying that they're working on a resolution for it. The third issue I'm seeing a lot of is Google Play credit that has an expiration date that's not too far off from now. From what I've gathered online, those who are being affected by an expiration date is mainly due to using Google Opinion Rewards Play credit toward a purchase. That's the official Google app where you can answer a few questions and get some money back for doing so. And it appears to be happening because the credit earned from there typically has an expiration date that lasts about 1 year. Google has also stated that they're looking into this issue and are working to resolve it. These 3 problems are probably the most common ones that I'm seeing online, but there are also a lot of other little issues I'm seeing prop up, but whether or not they're valid is up in the air. If you've had any issues yourself, let me know down in the comment section below, I would love to hear it. But for now, what you should know is that it does seem like Google is aware that these are problems that are happening. It doesn't really seem like it was intentional to me, at least not the mistakes for sure. And if you haven't received any sort of refund yet, really don't worry. I've seen a lot of people start freaking out, but they have until January to get this done. If anything, I'd argue it's a bit of a surprise to see them already starting on refunds this early. And from what I've seen, those getting the refunds are only getting refunded their game purchases, not the hardware purchases. It's becoming very clear that this is going to take some time, it's going to be done in waves, and there's going to be hiccups along the way. I just hope Google's able to address it all in a timely manner and less issues pop up now that they've solved a few of them here. My recommendation to you is that you head over to pay.google.com and make a list of all your purchases with the amount you're expecting back and where it's being paid to. I'm fully expecting some issues to be made. I think most people won't run into them, but there are bound to be mistakes. Either way, that wraps up the current state of the Stadia refund process. I'll be sure to update you all with more information as it happens. If you run into any problems yourself, let me know down below, or if you have any questions, also put them down there and I'll try and answer whatever I can. That said, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a great day. This has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.